Okay. So, we've done number 6, we've done number 5. Let's reveal dice face number 4. Who is the yandere this time? My result was 4, huh? 4. It can't be said to be good or bad, a perfectly average result. Right in the middle. But life is in the end, all about results, so there's nothing to be appraised about it. Games, like other things, don't mean anything if I don't win. There's no meaning in loss. I can only watch with sullen eyes as wealth and success slipped out of my grasp. Just hopelessly average. Very mid. You know, I've seen the kids, you know, kids these days use mid, you know, as a way to describe something as mediocre. I guess mid as in like middle of the road, you know, kind of thing. Really do feel like, you know, Zoomers these days, they're just rehashing, you know, old words that we've been using, you know, all along. They just have to like shorten it for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, like Riz, you know, that's another thing. R-I-Z-Z, Riz. It's just short for charisma, but like, why? You just say that, you know? Just say someone is charismatic. Do you have to like take out syllables for no reason? Anyway, a black girl obsessed with the numbers. Right? Orange hair, ponytail. She likes numbers. Is she a nerd? Is she a mathematician? She's a fang. Oh. With a desire for revenge seething deep in her chest. Oh, revenge. Such a lust for revenge. Who? But yeah, people, you know, mid is used as like a slang word for mediocre, which is often used as an insult, but I take it literally, you know, something is just, you know, kind of okay, but not great, you know? But yeah, she's guiding you to a climax? What? What was it? I think it was the last game. It was, Raffles, can't say the word now. Rafflesia. Now the Dice cast. Yeah. Menha Rafflesia, rather. The previous game, the prequel to this game that I played. I remember one of the routes was pretty lewd, you know? It still ends bloody and everything, but I remember at least one route was a little lewd. I don't know. I'm not here for eroticism. I'm here for death, okay? Anyway, my name is Metoro. Again, I'm just a normal second-year student attending a private high school. I don't have any particular skills. My grades are merely mid. You know, mid. I'm one of those people who are who's lacking in personality and individuality. Speaking of which, right now my classmates are wrecking their heads for the career paths after graduation. We're still second year, so I think it's a bit early to be thinking about our future. You know, to be honest, I wish I did, you know, think about my future more. I don't know how much it would help, though. I don't know. I really do feel like I got the short end of the stick, you know, in terms of like understanding what career I wanted to get into. There's like so many choices, and it's kind of like I don't know which one to pick. And then by the time I picked it, I got a degree in something useless. Anyway, you know, basically got a degree in basket weaving or something. You know, that stereotype. Anyway, everyone's studying seriously. No one's stupid enough to do anything to stand out from the crowd, to worry about getting a black mark on their school report. I'm the same, but I don't think there's any point in thinking about the future. Anyways, I don't even know where to begin to think about the future. Therefore, I'll just live each day as it comes. Today, tomorrow, and certainly in the years ahead. Well, while I was walking around absentmindedly, someone pat my back. Oh, it's her again, Nana. Good morning, Metoro. When I turned around, I saw a couple holding each other's arms in a friendly manner. Yo, you're up early today. Nana Yukimaru. They're both childhood friends of mine, and we've known each other since kindergarten. The three of us used to play together a lot because we live in the same neighborhood. As soon as she entered high school, it seems that Nana suddenly became aware of Yukimaru as a man. They haven't told me anything in particular, though. Oh dear, I guess I'm being left out, aren't I? Not like you're hiding it or anything. The two of you hand in hand, you've been showing off since the morning. They seem to be getting along as well as ever. Really, they're perfect for each other. You know, it's funny, yeah. This happened in the last route as well. It's only in number 6 does Metoro actually end up with Nana. This is interesting because there's, again, it's weird how the bad endings seem like non-canon. But there is like an NTR ending, which kind of fits when you think about it, because it's kind of like he gets NTR'd like a different timeline, does that count even? I don't know. Anyway, I don't think there's any room for me to intervene. Of course, having said that, yeah, die normies, explode normies, explode Ryajus or whatever, the equivalent of like normies, in like Japanese otaku subculture, Ryajus or whatever, which means, I think it just means like, basically it means like normal people, people who have a social life, basically. I think. I can't remember the literal meaning though. Like, why is it called Ryajus? Anyway. Hey, Yukimaro, isn't Metoro jealous of us? Yeah, poor thing. He's probably jealous for lovey-dovey, or lovey-doveyness. Poor Metoro. He's too ugly, so he's not popular. I know. Shall I act as his producer? I dodged Nana's provocations neatly. However, I am annoyed on the inside. I'm used to their sarcastic remarks. They're not bullies or anything, it's just the way they joke around. We've been messing around with each other a lot for a long time, so something like this is perfectly normal. Oh, okay, you'll get dumb if your personality is that ugly. Remember what I told you, Metoro? I'm not gonna invite you to karaoke anymore. Well, I'm busy dating Yukimaru, so I don't have time to play with you. Oh, come on, cut it out, you two. Yukimaru hesitantly comes between us with a sigh. He's always like that. After all, for better or worse, we're all childhood friends. That's interesting. Their dynamic's a little bit different, though, I feel like. Seems like, in each roll of the dice, his relationship with his childhood friends are slightly different. In each timeline, it seems. Anyway, normal days. In this uninteresting school, I was just one of many. I just listed in class, just study. Just talk with friends. I'm not popular, I don't have a girlfriend, it's a really boring life. Aren't the school years usually called youth? There's not a single element of this so-called youth in my life. My student life. Is it okay to just let it end like this? I've always hoped there would be something more exciting. I don't know. I guess he's just having a midlife. After school, there's nothing much to do, so I stopped by a nearby park. I sat down on the bench and ate some yakisoba bread that I bought at a convenience store earlier. Yakisoba bread has mayonnaise on it. I'm quite fond of it. I've never had yakisoba bread. Isn't it like it's like it's fried noodles in between bread, basically. I don't know. It's very Japanese. I feel like I've never seen it. Anywhere else. I don't know. In the park square, children are playing energetically. I looked towards the grass in the corner and saw an unfamiliar sight. One girl is talking in front of a tripod. Mounted on the tripod was an expensive-looking video camera. Those gadgets are quite expensive, aren't they? Is she doing a vlog? Is she a YouTuber? I wonder what she's taking videos of in a place like this all by herself. Could be that USA-tuber thing that's all the rage these days, there's internet celebrity, she's doing a live stream. USA-tube is a very popular video sharing community. In short, we called it YouTube. That's funny. It's a place where video contributors from all around the world gather. The people who upload videos are commonly referred to as USA-tubers. Not USA-tubers or USA-tubers, I guess, or USA-tubers. I assuming the USA is like rather a Japanese. I think it's from Usagi, which means bunny, which I think is kind of like a mascot for Charon. USA-tubers or YouTubers. Is it YouTubers or YouTubers? I mean YouTubers that make sense as a pun. Anyway. All right. Are we going to get involved with a YouTuber? This is your first mistake. Hey. Yeah. I just realized, but the girl was looking at me and waving. You're not calling to me, are you? After looking around to confirm that she wasn't calling someone else, I pointed at myself. Yeah, that's right, you, the guy over there. Apparently, it's really me that she's calling. Why, I wonder? I mean, Who is that girl? Was she an old classmate of mine? I don't remember anyone with that fancy hair color. I decided to walk up to her slowly, even though I was suspicious. I say fancy hair color. Everyone has, rainbow color hair in anime, so her hair color is not even all that fancy. Anyway, man, you're a lifesaver. When she saw that I had arrived, the girl flashed a big smile that exposed her teeth. She's dressed in a unique and quite revealing manner. Her hair, almost blonde, was tied in a ponytail hanging down. Is it blonde? It's orange though, it's not blonde. Hey mister, sorry to bother you, but can you hold this for me? It's hard to ask you to do this all of a sudden. Just a short time's enough, please. Without knowing why, I did as she asked. After handing it to me, she went running off somewhere. Why? She was just looking for some help, wasn't she? It's not like I know her or anything. Well, of course not. I was stupid to have even a little expectation. Speaking of which, what did she give to me? Curious to look at the object I was holding. I was holding a... okay. You have a choice here, and I don't know how this affects anything. What do you mean? I guess I'll save there. A large round object or a small black object? I don't know. I guess I'll pick this one. Thing she gave to me was a black, rugged lump. The surface has bumps like the shell of a turtle. It's a grenade! Nani? Fire in the hole! Huh? Where have I seen this shape before? Ah, that's right. This is a grenade, isn't it? I didn't notice it at all because the very idea of it was unrealistic. By the time I thought that far ahead, it was too late. Ah! My body was scattered to pieces in an instant. Just a prank, bro! Prank gone wrong! Exploded! Guts everywhere! Alright, well, terrorist ending. Wow. Good. Amazing. Cool. Okay. Very violent ending. Randomly. Sure. Alright. Let's pick this. A large round object. What the girl gave me was a large number of balloons filled with helium. Okay, those are just balloons. If I let go of them, they would fly away. I see. She was having trouble trying to find something to fix these balloons to, I guess. Must be tough being a one-man operation. I'm not too clear on the details, but I'm sure there's a lot of difficulties and painful things behind the scenes. After waiting for a while, she came back with a bucket. Sorry, my bad. Thanks, mister, you totally saved me. I looked at her dubiously. That's a pretty poor attitude to have after getting someone to do something for you. Sheesh, youngsters. Zoomers these days. Man, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of filming a video right now. My hands are full. So I was in big trouble, and then bam, you were right there. You're really big help. You're my savior. A video, as I thought. She's a YouTuber. These days, her numbers have certainly grown. I see people filming all over the city. Only a handful of them can become famous, and it's probably quite a difficult world for newcomers. You don't say. This is merely in my opinion as an outsider, though. I wonder if there are a lot of young people who dream of living a free life even in these times. Compared to me who doesn't have any dreams, I think it's very admirable that they take concrete actions instead of just dreaming about it. By the way, I wonder what the balloons were used for. Curious, I decided to ask her. What kind of video is it? Oh, are you curious? Do you want to know? As a special service, I'll tell you. Can humans fly with a large number of balloons? I'm gonna test the heck out of that today. Wild, isn't it? Have you done your research? Have you done basic physics? Based on... there's no way that can happen, I wanted to retort. I mean, there's hot air balloons. You just gotta have like a really, really big balloon, Not a bunch of small balloons, anyway. I see. Is this one of the popular so-called myth-busting videos? Is she a myth-buster? She's gonna bust all of the myths? I can easily imagine men doing stunts like these, but it's surprising to me that a slender woman like her is also doing it. That's sexist? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Again, when it comes to gender, I feel like, especially in Japanese culture, it's very ingrained, so... Anyway. Oops. I'm late introducing myself. I'm sure you already know me, but as this is a special occasion... She sucked in some air, her demeanor changed, as if a switch had been flipped. Hello, Usatube! The roll of the dice is 4. God knows, Earth knows, I know, you know. Welcome! It's the myth-busting Usatuber Psycho, live on Hanabishi channel, yo! Okay. How's that? I don't usually do that much fan service, you know, you better be thankful. Alright. Cool. Great. Uh-huh. So, you, perhaps by some very small chance, don't know who I am? Oh, okay. So, you know, she's like, kinda assuming that we know her. She has like 1 gazillion subscribers. She's a famous VTuber. I've never heard of that name, yo. I'm Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo. Anyway. Breaking Bad memes. Whoa, seriously? Maji? Psycho was quite embarrassed. Her face flushed bright red. I guess the hype from being in character was starting to fade. Oh, jeez. I've caused a serious misunderstanding. Ah, shit, I'm so embarrassed. But still, that's kind of cringe. That's kind of cringe, bro. When I think about doing that at the beginning of every video, it makes me feel a secondhand embarrassment. Without a doubt, this kid is posting a lot of stuff on YouTube that she's going to regret. Well, that's what they say. Whatever you post on the internet is gonna be there forever, yeah? Ah well, who cares? If there are people who don't know me, then I guess I'm still not quite there yet. You just watch me. I'm gonna get even bigger, and then I'll show you. I don't know if she's famous online or completely unknown. Anyway, I just know that she's full of energy. Constantly switching moods. By the way, what's her name? Hello, Usatu! It's, Metoro, yo. Yo. Desu, yo. Metoro, you're one funny guy, I like you. Following her lead, I introduced myself in a funny way. It seems Psycho has taken a liking to me. That's bad news. This is how usually things go wrong. I don't usually fool around like this, but I kinda wanted to try it. Now ain't the time for this. I gotta make today's video quickly. Psycho's mouth opened wide like in a gag comedy as she hurriedly began her preparations. I watched the girl busily filming with a blank stare. Just think of an idea, prepare and present all by herself. It really looks rough. Is there anything I can do? Are you serious? You help a sister out? Man, you're a super cool guy. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. It's quite tough doing this all alone. I was saying it half as a joke, but I was happy to help. I could see it was hard for her. I didn't have anything to do anyway, so this is a good time to pass the time. All said and done, I'm gonna help her. She told me that if she started to float, the wind might blow her away. When that happened, she wanted me to follow her for my camera. No, I don't think you need to worry about that. Holding back a laugh, I gladly did as she asked anyway. The balloons are filled with helium gas and inflated, a tedious but essential task. Why, Metoro, so you're my age? Why didn't you say so earlier? I haven't been to school in a long time, so my sense of days of the week is all messed up. I do this every day. It's funny, isn't it? I'm a genuine idiot. During this time, she talked to me several times. During this, she talked to me several times, made me laugh. I don't usually laugh this much, but I'm starting to feel a little weird about it. It was kind of like being a kid again. The balloons she could buy in the store, around 30 in all. I attach all those balloons to her body. And finally, the experiment begins, and Psycho starts to lift off. Or she should have. Psycho's body didn't even budge an inch. Maybe there were enough balloons? I don't think I need to tell you that. This was a doomed endeavor from the start. Well, how about this? I would have had a folding chair or a bath stool instead. If you really want this to work, you should use military-grade balloons or giant balloons. Military-grade balloons? Is that a thing? I don't know. I mean, she had a military-grade grenade. I told her my honest opinion. Oh, you dumbass. Why did you tell me at the start? She tells me off in a hysterical voice as she pats me on the shoulder. No, we just met today. There's no way I could have warned you beforehand. I bet she'll use this scene as a punchline of the video. I can't honestly say whether she's a genius or an idiot, but I laugh because her antics can be so dumb. For the most part, I'd rather just go about my life as normal. But sometimes, it seems like it's not so bad to get involved with a girl like Psycho. In the meantime, it had already become dusk. Can't believe it's been so long since my yakisoba bread time. You know, my precious yakisoba bread time. I guess if you had fun doing it, even simple work goes by faster than you would have thought. Well, thanks for helping me out today. Having you as assistant is seriously a godsend. Now about the contract, you know, do you have monetization videos? You know, what's my revenue cut here? You know, if I'm gonna be an assistant. No. I'm sure it didn't help that much. You're exaggerating. If you were thanked with a big smile like that, you couldn't possibly feel bad, could you? Well, maybe it's high time for me to get an assistant. What can I say? Well then, I'll see you around, Metoro. After packing her large items into her rucksack, Psycho headed for the park exit. I wonder if she does this all the time by herself. I wonder where it's about the numbers, about the views. It's all about the views. Gonna make clickbait thumbnails and clickbait titles. You wouldn't believe what happens in this video. I'm not gonna say. And then there's gonna be like this face. It's gonna be like a pog face, like making like a big mouth, open mouth expression, looking like a weirdo, and a giant big circle and a big red arrow. It's like, whoa, you wouldn't believe what's gonna happen. Whoa, I'm gonna use psychological marketing tricks to trick people to watch my video. Whoa, basically, you know, manipulating people. Well, I wonder what's about the numbers, like monetization, for example. I think I lose motivation if I didn't make a penny. Or maybe she's just doing it as a hobby, enjoying her youth without worrying about the money. She's a doofus, so it's not impossible. She did mention she didn't go to school, so that's kind of worrying, you know, but that it's not about monetary gain. Hey! When I looked in the direction of the video, I saw Psycho looking at me, waving her hands high up in the air. You're still here? Well, I forgot to tell you. Please subscribe to my channel. Yeah. I waved my hand back at her, half amused, half exasperated. Well, I guess we'll check out her channel. We're gonna, you know, we're gonna like judge her channel, you know. Whether she has 5 subscribers or 5 million, you know, we're gonna judge her entire self-worth based on that number. Because that's all that matters, I guess. Now, today was more tiring than usual. I returned home and laid on my bed. Maybe it's because I did stuff that I usually don't do, but I feel like I'm really tired today. I think I'm gonna fall asleep at this rate. I pulled up my phone as I remembered. I almost forgot. Now let's look up Psycho on UsaTube. Hanabishi channel Psycho. UsaTube channel, 580,000 subscribers? She's famous. Uh-oh. With no limit in the number of competitors, it's no easy task for an amateur to reach this number. But I think I just met someone amazing. You know, she's a freaking internet celebrity. We better, you know, gotta take advantage of that as soon as I can. Gotta make a YouTube channel and then like just kind of like ride on her coattails as much as I can. No, it's hard to believe, but that's what it is. Oh no, because she said we were the same age. I carelessly spoke to her casually instead of being respectful. When she was talking about not going to school, I thought she was just a delinquent pretending to be a UsaTuber. In actuality, she's fucking rich, man. What the heck? Anyway, I never thought I'd be able to get close to such an amazing person. Maybe I'm just super lucky? Play my cards right, maybe I could become friends with her, you know, and not just a simp. And not just like a simp, like, you know, donating 50 bucks a month for something. I could feel such deviousness sprouting somewhere in my head. I couldn't contain my excitement. That night I spent all my time watching Psycho's videos. Well, and you know, I wonder if we become the yandere this time, you know, do we become the stalker this time? This is how it usually happens. Under the deep blue starry sky, a girl illuminated by the twinkling stars was talking with a boy. Here, for you. A boy? That's different. Usually it's a girl. What's this dice? Yeah, if you're ever in trouble, you should give it a roll. Huh. You want me to ask God for help? Well, yes, that's right. If you're in trouble, you should ask God. The six-sided cube always gives the right answer. We can't resist the fate that God has set for us, because that's how he made it. But if you want to defy fate, you have to roll the largest number you can. How? Did you know? When you add up the front and back of the die, it always comes out to the number 7? Is that true? I don't know. Please, don't ever forget that. Is that how it works? Okay, well, I had to press a button there. It's a magic charm to help you obtain glory. Are you an idiot? How cruel of you. If such a thing could save me, I wouldn't be in this much pain. Yeah, it's just a comforting thought to have. I hope I die soon. Well, that was one of the 0 to 11, real quick. Why? The reason doesn't really matter. It's just I can't say that word. It's just a rationalization after the fact. Are there really people who wish to die for no particular reason? At the very least, I don't want to die for such a vague reason. I can come up with a good reason every day. It's got nothing to do with you. You don't need to hide it like that. You're really not honest with yourself. Is it because your mother and father don't love you? That's one thing. There's something more. Then maybe it's something that happened at school. Why, I must have hit the mark. They made fun of me all the time. They splashed water on me every day. They beat me up, kicked me, fed bugs to me, hurt me until I couldn't move. It's funny. Who would want to live after being bullied so badly? I don't even think about falling in love. There's no point in that anymore. Gender is something that makes no sense to me. A lot of times, I've wanted to die, to disappear. Maybe I'm just not cut out for this world. But yet you didn't bring yourself to tell anyone, did you? Okay. Someone being bullied. I wonder how that's related. Usually, the character is speaking there in that, like, weird flower garden is, the character that we're meeting. But, well, I don't know. I guess we'll see. The bell sounded, signaling the end of a long class. Phew, it's finally lunch break. Somehow today felt stupidly long. If I didn't have to go to school, I'd definitely not go. Yes, just like Psycho. If only I'd become a famous YouTuber, making millions of dollars. Easy. I yawned loudly and pulled out my smartphone. Should I continue to watch from where I left off yesterday? What's on my screen right now is the Hanabishi channel. Psycho's channel. It's more interesting than I thought. I spent all of last night binging her archives. Thanks to that, I didn't get enough sleep today. Oh, what a cute girl. Is she a YouTuber? Huh? Metro, so you were interested in that sort of thing? Yukimaru, who is peeking at my screen, teases me. Isn't that YouTuber Psycho-chan? So Metro watches her too. Unexpected. Nana jumped out from behind Yukimaru. Oh, Nana, you know of her. Of course, I know. I'm a big fan. She's cute and videos are funny and awesome. Apparently Nana knew a lot about Psycho. Oh, I don't really watch this though, so I didn't know. I'm sure she's the same age as us. That means we could be classmates. And there's a rumor that she's not going to school, though I'm not sure why. I wonder why. I've never seen her mentioned in any of the videos. Next time she does a Q&A, I'll submit something. Nana was proudly showing off her Usatuber knowledge, but unfortunately for her, I already knew. She doesn't know, Pepe laughed. After all, I heard it directly from the source yesterday. You should watch the Hanabishi channel too, Yukimaru. Psycho-chan's so cute and she's really funny. Well, I don't mind, but I'm not good at this kind of thing. Is there a time where they're trying to disparage and cancel everything? What? Oh, she's not like that at all. She's a myth-busting type, so she does a lot of silly experiments. You can watch while you're eating. Is that so? Well, if Nana says so. Oh, but this gross stuff like puking on stream to give me a break. Don't worry, Psycho-chan's very considerate to her viewers. I mean, that will start a huge flame war. Is that a normal thing to puke on stream? I mean, that reminds me of that streamer game that I played. What was it called? I totally forget. Needy Streamer Girl or Needy Streamer Overload or something like that. I played that. And there was a part where, she pukes on stream and everything, I guess. Anyway, I guess that's true. Why are these guys flirting in front of my desk? Get a room. Explode, normies. After school, Nana and Yukimaru went on a date together. Damn you, normies. It's not like I'm jealous of you or anything. Die. I casually wandered off to the park alone. I wonder if Psycho will be in the same place as yesterday. Nah, I guess I'd be too much of a stalker if I said that. Gloomily, I sat down on the same bench as yesterday and took out yakisoba bread that I bought at the convenience store. After watching her videos yesterday as well as today, I noticed that each video could be enjoyed in less than 10 minutes. You know, that's what they always recommend, I guess. None of my videos are just 10 minutes because I feel like it'd be too short. I don't know. You could like edit it down and everything, but like, I don't know, too lazy. Anyway. But that's kind of the content. I feel like that's kind of the content you should be making, you know, just short videos, 10 minutes. And even shorter these days, you know, it gets shorter and shorter, right? TikTok got like popular and everyone's just watching like 5 seconds of a video and there's not even a joke. It's just someone acting weird or something, or some weird obscure meme that has no context and apparently gets a zillion views. I don't understand, you know, the content that the kids these days consume. I don't know. Anyway, it's a good way to pass the time. I can see why the students are so fascinated with it. Once you finish watching, you'll somehow get the urge to watch other YouTubers as well. By the way, how long does it take to shoot a 10-minute video? Well, yeah, it depends, right? If you want to make an entertaining video, it doesn't literally take 10 minutes. Often depends, you know, how high quality you want it to be. It could take quite a while. I'm pretty sure I spent 2 or 3 hours yesterday on that silly balloon experiment. And there's not just filming, there's also video editing and stuff, right? Think about it seriously, the effort must be mind-boggling. It's a full-time job. That's why I don't do it full-time, because I have to have like a normal job, you know? I can't pay the bills just doing YouTube. Most people can't, you know? Anyway. Wah! Wah! Wario. As soon as she saw me, she screamed in surprise as if she'd seen a dead body. Why, it's Metoro! You freaking scared the heck out of me! I see, you're just off school. Of course, students leave school around this time. I've been away from school for so long, I forgot about that. We meet again. Dude, are you a stalker? Are you following me? I don't mind, but don't follow me back home, got it? Oh yeah, she's delinquent, or something like that. And that response really makes me wonder how long she's been away from school. I'm curious about it, but I was kind of hesitant to ask, since it's quite a sensitive question. But let me warn you, never say, let's be friends to me. I don't need any friends, they're no use to me. I don't need friends. Don't ask me why I'm so certain about it, but it's got to have to do something with the fact that she's not going to school anymore. Well, first, let me try asking a normal question. Well, what's the plan this time? Oh, interested are you? Actually, I got something special in store for today. Something special? Oh hey Doge Taco, by the way. Call me old man, I'm not that old. I'm not that old. Not yet. I couldn't see it in the chat for some reason. That's why I don't like my chat. It always like doesn't scroll properly. Anyway, I'm excited to hear those words. I can't wait to hear more details. You know that Kubitori tunnel? If you live around these parts, you must have heard of it, right? When she sees me looking puzzled, she's taken aback. Metoro, you really don't know anything, do you? You don't know about the Kubitori tunnel? It's a famous haunted spot around here. Everyone's favorite place for a test of courage. Of all things, a test of courage. How cliche. When I was growing up, my mother told me never go to haunted places. It's a place I have no experience with. You might meet something unnatural or have something scary happen to you. Anyway, it's not a good idea to go to that place, that's for sure. I'll never go. And maybe Psycho will reconsider too. With that in mind, I decided to give it to her straight. No offense, but you better stop. Yeah, what are you so scared about? I'm not a psychic. I've never even seen or felt anything supernatural, so it's fine. I've been to a lot of those places before, but nothing's ever happened. I've heard footsteps and tapping sounds coming from nowhere. I've even seen a weird black shadow. See, that's all that happened, so it's okay. It's perfectly safe. You know, never mind the serial killer, you know, hiding in those spots and killing people. Never mind. No, I feel like we've already crossing a pretty dangerous bridge. If I recall, the things she talked about are exactly the signs to watch out for in haunted places. When the air is heavy, when you hear sounds, then you start to see spirits. Like that. I don't want to feel that. Come on, I can't be a YouTuber if I'm scared of that much. Even if we put our bodies on the line a little bit, we'll bring the very best entertainment to our viewers. Is that what being a YouTuber is all about? I can't really say if I'm convinced. People who can draw in large audiences like her exude a strange confidence, so I never know what they might do. You know, they're completely batshit insane. No matter what I say, she has her pride as a professional on the line. It's useless. I can't stop her. But let's face it, Psychic and paranormal stuff gets lots of views. Did you know that? Does it? I don't know, actually. I have no idea. People are curious, you know. They're scared to go there themselves, but they want to see it. Well, you do have a point. I'm one of those people. People don't want to put themselves in danger, but they're interested in seeing something spooky. The same goes for people who don't want to play horror games by themselves. That said, I still can't bring myself to go. And of course, you're coming along, right? Right? You're coming, right? Right? Huh? No. What the hell are you saying? Are you seriously going to drag me into this? I shake my head vigorously, but she puts her hand on my shoulder. Don't worry. Let's go. It'll be fun for sure. Is she an idiot? It's definitely not going to be fun. As I continued to refuse her, Psycho sadly lowered her eyes. What? You're not going? Oh, that's so boring. I thought I finally found a buddy I can go shooting videos with. Ugh, tell you the truth, my heart was a little stirred. I don't know if I can continue spend my days like this, doing nothing. If I continue to help her like this, maybe I'll get more friends. You know, maybe they'll start like I don't know, a gamer house, and then you live in the streamer gamer house, and then become a famous USATuber. I don't know. If I cooperate with her, I might just be able to enjoy what's known as youth. This might be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. A person with no personality and nothing to offer. As a, blank slate. If it's for the sake of changing these boring days, I guess it can't be helped. She's so popular, I've got no choice but to follow her. Yeah, that's how it should be. When I finally agreed to go, Psycho rubbed her nose happily. Gotta do it for the views. Even if it means being murdered by demon ghosts, you gotta do it for the views. I met up with Psycho at a nearby station. The time was 2 a.m., the perfect time for a test of courage. I would never do this. Why would I be out at 2 a.m.? Yeah, 2 a.m. Well, I wouldn't be sleeping because I often have insomnia, but I'd rather be at home. Anyway, I slipped out of the house a little early and waited for her on the side of the road, fiddling my phone in the meantime. Kubitori Tunnel, is it? I decided to do some research on my destination. I heard footsteps coming from a tunnel that was supposed to be empty. While passing through the tunnel, I was approached by the ghost of a woman wearing a kimono. If you encounter a woman with a sickle, she will take your head. Oh no. As I read through the posters about the rumors, I got goosebumps. Hey, are you kidding me? This is the place we're going to go to? This is all for the sake of fame and youth, but I regretted agreeing to it so lightly. A little later, Psycho showed up just in time. You're quick. All pumped on raring to go? Raring to go? Raring to go? Is it raring to go? Raring to go? Anyway, even at this late hour, her energy is still the same. Sheesh, you're so cheerful. I'm sure the ghosts wouldn't want to come out. I don't believe in ghosts or anything like that, but if something like that happens, I might have no choice but to believe in it. You're really coming? Alright, let's go. Kubitori Tunnel, here we come. Wait up, ghosts. This is YouTuber Psycho-sama is gonna, or rather, this YouTuber Psycho-sama is gonna exercise you all. Psycho and I decided to head for the Kubitori Tunnel. There were no cars, so we walked steadily along the dimly lit road. We walked side by side in the dead night. Along the way, I mentioned something that had been bothering me for a while. Well, being a USATuber is a fun job, isn't it? For real? Sorry to burst your bubble, but unfortunately it's not that simple. It's not all fun and games. So try it and you'll see. It's not easy. It's hard work. It's physical work. And there's a lot of stuff you gotta worry about. Like, you say something funny meant to be a joke, but then it gets slammed for being offensive. If you go to a place that's off limits, you're gonna piss off people. If you leave stuff uneaten, waste food, or throw up during a mukbang, you're gonna come under fire by haters. He does mukbangs as well. It's all about how to make interesting content while following the rules without troubling or offending anyone. It's also a competition with other YouTubers. Naturally, everyone fights for the hot topics, and you gotta be careful not to do something that's already been done. There's some people who get flippin' mad and you go, you copied me, even if you didn't do it on purpose. It's a tough world, isn't it? With all the overly sensitive folks out there. It really is. Like those feminists. What? Wait, is she one of those YouTubers? I didn't know she was one of those YouTubers. I mean, do you think we all do this without putting any thought into it? I know I'm an idiot, but even I gotta use my head quite a bit, you know? Before I realized, she wore a serious expression on her face. And I see, that's how it is. You gotta follow the rules laid down by others. It's not an easy road. You gotta mind your manners, not offend or trouble other people around you. That's something that should be obvious, but I bet many people don't do it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of like famous internet people that don't do that. Actually, they're like, I mean, especially prank videos. That's like one example. But just in general, they kind of like jerks, but like they get so many followers. So I don't get it. I don't get why people follow like just assholes. I don't know, but I don't know. I guess it depends. It's subjective, what you consider to be rude behavior or not. But I really do feel like there's a lot of people out there that kind of don't deserve their, their fame. But that's just my opinion, I guess. Surprisingly, I seem to have caught a glimpse of Psycho's considerate side. It's funny how she said like, she said that in the same breath as her not liking feminism, I guess. Maybe it's translated weirdly. I don't know. Anyway. Not like she literally, hates women or whatever. Or rather, it's like not, she mentioned not like following the rules and everything. And like, I think what she means, like, probably, if I had to guess, maybe not though. This is just a complete guess because I have no idea of the original like translation, but maybe she means like not literally feminist, but like, I guess it could be feminist, but rather, people who are just overly sensitive in general. Be like, what's the stereotype, right? Social justice warrior or whatever. Does anyone even use that word anymore? SJWs? That was like a thing for a while. I don't know. Anyway, but like she's using that kind of slang word, I'm assuming, right? People who are like offended by her content. And it's like, oh no, stuff happens. But anyway, whatever. As we're talking, we arrived right in front of the Kuitori Tunnel. Even though it's summer, there's a chilly wind blowing, and the atmosphere is unsettling. It's kind of cold. Nice. I'm shivering all over. I mean, if you're wearing, I mean, she has a jacket, I guess, but she's not wearing it. She's kind of like, I don't know. It's wearing it weirdly. I'm getting the creeps all of a sudden. Metro, why don't you go on ahead? No way. Hurry, please. Even I'm scared of scary things. Getting cold feet, the two of us began to make the other go first. I'd rather we both just walk side by side. But one of us has to hold the camera, the other has to hold the light. We're not making any progress. There's no other way then. Hey look, I got something good here. She removed the square stone that was attached to her choker. We'll roll the dice. And one with the biggest number wins. The loser walks in front. How about that? It's true, we can't just sit around and do nothing. I mean, you can like... You still do it side by side, can't you? You gotta like shuffle, I don't know. It's true, we can't, we can't do nothing. I reluctantly agreed to her proposal. Up. She rolled the dice and got a 3. Oh, this ain't good. It's too small. Maybe I've lost. Then I rolled and got a 4. How did this happen? I can't go in front. No way. I had my thoughts on the matter, but I felt like it was meant to be. No matter how you look at it, it would be better for views if I held the camera and film Psycho than the other way around. Ah shit, I regret it, but a promise is a promise. I'm going ahead. The tunnel was pitch black, and the only light was the flashlight that Psycho was holding. The sound of dripping water is echoing from somewhere. The graffiti on the walls, the black stains, everything is starting to look creepy. I feel like I'm overreacting to every noise or little thing. Even though it's the middle of the summer, I feel the chills on my skin. I hope that's all it is. Naturally, I'm scared of ghosts, but right now I'm alone with Psycho. Unconsciously, the distance between us becomes a little closer. And maybe our hands would naturally touch each other, or maybe Psycho would grab my arm. Why? What's this weird feeling? My heart's aflutter. Okay. Is this that suspension bridge effect? What's the matter? You're being quiet, Metoro. Yeah, what? You're not already possessed, are you? Give me a break already. The Psycho, Okay. I don't know. Do I see her as a woman? Or do I see her as a friend? She did say to not say just be friends, I guess. I guess I'll see her as a female, She is the female in our species, and I must see her as that, I guess. How could I not be aware of it? I mean, she's a pretty girl around my age. How can a healthy boy not get excited under these circumstances? No matter how boyish her words and actions are, she's wearing flashy, revealing clothes. She's got a huge rack. Right, no one's around to see us here. I put my hands on the wall and trapped her between my arms. Are we doing the, what's it called, kabedon thing? Oh. What, Metoro? Huffing and puffing, I moved my face close to hers. Oh yes, this is not creepy at all. Hey! Okay. At that moment, my vision suddenly cut off. I went black, and the next thing I saw was... red. I was in a bright red room. I didn't understand my situation, but while looking around, I noticed that this room was being filled by a camera. Is this a video, or is it a live broadcast? Thoughts whirled around my head. Was I at the haunted spot of Psycho just now? Yo, everyone from the screen! Hello, Usatube, the roll of the dice is 4. God knows, Earth knows, I know, you know. Welcome, it's the myth-busting Usatuber Psycho live on Hanabishi channel, yo! Today's event is the one you all have been waiting for, the Red Room. Have you heard of it? It's a devil's live stream. I get suggestions from our viewers on what to do with our prisoner here, then I'll do my best to live up to her expectations, okay? I didn't know she was this kind of, you know, streamer. Like, dark web streamer. Mischief, violence, killing, anything goes. The fate of our prisoner depends on you, the viewer. Viewer participation makes for the best of kind of entertainment, doesn't it? It'll definitely be fun. Without further ado, who wants to give me some instructions to start with? Give me the best ideas you got, guys. Please choose what you would like Metoro to go through. Beaten to death or violation in a sexual sense? Let me just save there. Well, I guess I'll choose beaten to death. Hey, you made quite the interesting choice. This is why I can't stop streaming. Hehe, famous streamer who kidnaps people and kills them live on stream. Wow. This, this doesn't break TOS at all. Sorry, this is what the audience wants. No hard feelings. Yeah, oh yeah, look, Mitero, I thought numbers are wild. We got over 1 million viewers. 1 million achieves, all thanks to you. Thanks, Mitero. And banned. Bad and lust. Yes, this is why, like, creepily, like, I don't know, just go up to her and surround her and then huff and puff in a really weird way. I don't know. I thought that choice would at least be like, not that, extreme. But he kind of deserves it, though. Anyway. All right. I mean, I kind of don't want to click on this, but I gotta see what happens, right? So, as it turns out, this stream is not only illegal, but also, it's like a weird fetish site. I don't know. I mean, interesting choice. Let's get this show on the road. The woman stormed into the room and roughly tore off the man's clothes. All for the numbers, all for the buzz. Unable to resist, the man's pants are taken off and his crotch is exposed. Hopefully this doesn't get banned. Hopefully this doesn't get me banned, rather. It's fine that he gets beaten to death. That's fine. So who cares? But, like, anything involving sex, that's what I'm truly afraid of. Anyway, the woman looked at the frightened man with amusement. I'm just trying to build up more hype. With more buzz comes fame. It's all for the publicity. No hard feelings, okay? While ranting on and on, she pulled out an implement shaped like a lump of iron. Oh, yes. Okay. Interesting. Oh, so you haven't seen this before? Haha, yeehaw! Yeehaw? This is a slicer that can cut cucumbers into equal parts. Very useful for making sushi rolls. It can slice through cucumbers easily without any effort. Isn't it amazing? It's crazy sharp. Teehee. Hey, you. Look, about me. Me and you. Look, I know you like me, don't you? Hey, isn't that right? It's gotta be right. Haha. I mean, you said earlier, right? That you saw me as a woman. Look, your doc. Yes, my doc? Your dock is getting really hard. Is that proof enough? The woman's hand is trembling violently. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it all for the sake of the numbers. Anything to get more views. Ah, yes. CBT, I guess? Is what this is called? Anyway, she took his lower part in her hand and ran it through the slicer. Zzz. Or is that how it works? I don't know. I don't know if it's electronic or not. Maybe not. Anyway, Red Room. Hello, Something Hunter, by the way. Great. Cool. Amazing. Wow. All for the views. Gotta do it for the views, I guess. Sure. Let's just friend zone her. Just friend zone her real quick. I can't. I vigorously shook my head, driving the weird thoughts out of my mind. Whoa, look at that, Metoro. There's a person all the way over there. Okay, it's a woman wearing a kimono. But this place is so popular. As expected, the #1 haunted place in this area is something else. No matter how you look at it, wouldn't that be a ghost? Hey, what are you doing out here? Looking for a treasure? Why are you trying to talk to it? It's clearly not from this world. Looking. What you say? Looking for a neck. Your neck. May I kindly take it? Yeah. Psycho screamed hysterically as she came running towards me. The female ghost was following behind. Isn't she chasing us? Get out your parry shield, parry the sickle. Then you have a sickle, whatever. I started running at once. If that thing catches up with us, we're in trouble. We'll be cursed to death. We ran as fast as we could, not knowing what was going on, and we somehow made it to the outside of the tunnel. Phew. We're saved. What the hell was that? Hey, you. After something that blatant, you still don't get it? It's 100% a ghost. A ghost. What? Really? Metro, you sure you probably got it on camera, didn't you? Psycho frankly checks the camera. We check the video, we clearly see the ghost of a woman in a white kimono on it. We did it! It's gotta be 1,000,000 hits for sure! Psycho and I high-five each other. Am I gonna get a cut of the revenue, though? A lot happened, but the result was a good one, I suppose. It was kind of fun. Maybe it was good to come here after all. Well, I guess it's time to call it a day. We'd be in trouble if it follows us all the way here. I'm gonna head home and edit. How about you? Going back, jacking off, and sleep. I'm gonna... disgusting. I don't hate that kind of banter. You better tell me that you wanked off to... what you wanked off to tonight. I regretted choosing the option. A word of advice from me. When you come back from haunted place, don't go straight home. Go in another direction. Take a long way home, or else. You might be bringing something home. Be careful. Before you worry about others, worry about yourself first. Thought I see a more serious side of her, but her antics today was just plain silly. I wanted to play the straight man role, but I stopped short of saying it to her directly. Oh, that's right. Metoro, if you don't mind, I was wondering if you could help me out again. What can I say? You and I seem to make a good duo. That's decided. Here's my contact info. She handed me a piece of paper she tore off a notebook and left in a good mood. Somehow it feels like I had just got my ticket to success. Depends if you get paid, though, Where's the contract? Gotta make a contract first? Before you work with YouTubers, they're, notoriously known for, being incredibly irresponsible. I've seen a lot of the time. Anyway. Or maybe not. You only see the times when, things go wrong, I guess. Anyway. In the darkness, the flame of a candle sways and flickers. Not that he doesn't have electricity, but he likes to spend his time in nothing but candlelight. He always does this when he needs to calm his spirit. It's like a curse or a ritual. Like praying to some deity. Like clinging to something. Anything. While remembering in secret the humiliation he experienced as a child. Shit. He turns on the computer and as soon as it boots up, opens his favorite website. On the screen is a video posting community called USATube. In short, YouTube. It's a place where video contributors from all around the world gather. The people who upload videos there are commonly referred to as USATubers or YouTubers. He seems to be staring at the numbers displayed on the page. Not, he muttered quietly. Then an unpleasant high-pitched sound echoed through the room. Not enough, not enough, not enough. Creak, creak, creak. It was the sound of something or someone chewing on their own fingernails. USATube. The only way I can express myself right now is this. This is all I have. This is all I have to live for. I've forgotten what else is worth living for. I don't care what it takes to get the numbers. Anything goes as long as it makes me money. I'll do anything as long as it gets me publicity. It's hard for a newcomer to beat an old-timer. For the sake of winning, for the sake of climbing that wall, I must try anything. If that's what it takes, you gotta take some risks. As long as you survive, there's no problem. You put your body on the line. If you stand out, then you get noticed. It's short-sighted, but it's the right step to take. As long as you can avoid getting cancelled. It's interesting language, by the way. Why was this game made? You know, I feel like canceling people is kind of like a, I don't know, relatively recent phenomena. I don't know. Anyway, for a long time, my parents didn't understand what I was thinking. They didn't do it. No, they didn't even try. They told me it wasn't realistic to do what I wanted to do. They denied me a lot of chances. They tried to destroy all my future. If you could eat by doing that stuff, we wouldn't have such a hard time. Yeah, you're dreaming too much. How can you put food on the table using the internet? Damn boomers. Apparently, it's the job of the parents to kill their children's dreams, hopes, and potential. Huh. But you're surprised now? With the way society works, the way business is conducted, changing along with the times. You underestimate the formless world of the internet. You're the ones who haven't kept up with the transformation. What have you learned up till now? You live more than twice as long as I have, and what have you learned? It's awfully silly to be lectured by people like you. So I decided not to hold back any longer. The day I silenced my parents forever was the day my life really began. What did you do? Excuse me? You know, he simply, just silence him, as in, banned him from their Discord. That's all. That's what they mean, right? Still, there were times when others made fun of me or criticized me, but I didn't stop. I kept going, kept fumbling in the dark, kept rethinking my methods because I wanted to be popular, because I want the numbers, because I wanted to get back at those guys, because I wanted to get my revenge. I kept my nails ragged with my teeth. I kept biting, to my heart's satisfaction. These eyes of mine are really dull and bloodshot. I constantly, unconsciously bring my fingers to my mouth. I suck on the whites of my nails and bit them off hard. Ouch. A red blood oozes from the area where the nail had been snapped. Die, die. And then I repeat the process, all night long until my consciousness is buried somewhere far away. Alright, that was weird. Same orange hair. I mean... I mean, I have my theory. I just don't want to assume, you know? I don't want to assume at the moment, but I guess we'll see. Alright. So, we got a weird scene, though. So we got a scene of... It seems like Psycho, or whatever. I always forget, because all of them are named Psycho, so it's kind of hard to, like, refer to them. But, you know, number 4, I guess. We got a scene of him, it seemed like. It said, I don't know, I'm not sure. It was him, but also she. It's like, I don't know, something is happening here. I'm not sure if cross-dressing is involved. I don't know. Anyway, school is out. Okay, I made it through another day. Alright, let's quickly go to the park. With that in mind, I packed up my stuff and was about to leave my seat. Hey, what's up? Yukimaru cheerfully taps me on the shoulder. You're the last person I want to see right now. Where are you headed now? To your girlfriend's place, maybe? Have you been leaving quickly lately? Where have you been hiding, I wonder? Shit, you got sharp instincts. For some reason, you have a good nose for things like these, Yukimaru. It's not like that, but if I flat out deny it, he won't believe me at all. Metaro, I'm going bowling with Nana. How about joining us? He smirks and tries to corner me with his usual attitude. We'll bet over who has to pay for dinner. How about that? Sounds good? I've got things to do. Maybe some other time. Oh, you're not coming with us? What's wrong? Or you mean to say that I'm right? Even spring has come for you too. Yukimaru still doggedly cajoles me, even though I refused him already. Is this going to be a pain in the ass? While I was a loss for words to deal with the persistent Yukimaru, Nana appeared on the side. I figured it out. Her eyes lit up as she hums her nose. You're just jealous because we're dating all the time, right? Completely wrong. Sheesh, I can't deal with their bullshit at all. But that's not the point. I'm about to embark on a huge task of assisting a very famous YouTuber. I don't have time to deal with these two idiots. I executed a splendid dodge. I did a Dark Souls dodge roll. When I tried to leave the classroom, Nana followed me. Wait, Metoro, where are you going? Don't ignore me. Damn it, get off my case. I'm gonna do some recording. I need to make videos for the YouTube channel. Recording? Of what? Sounds interesting. By the time I realized I let my tongue slip, it was too late. So nostalgic. I used to play here as a kid. Did we? That's right. Metoro, Yukimaru, and you used to come here to play together a lot, didn't we? Oh yeah, that did happen, didn't it? But was there one other person? What do you say, Yukimaru? It's just the three of us as childhood friends. Well, I suppose. Oh, this is bad. There's only supposed to be me and Psycho who are doing the recording. I've got a bunch of annoying people following me around today, you know, and they're gonna chase that clout, you know, clout chasers. Or more accurately, I brought them along. How will Psycho react when she sees this? She seems like an idiot, but she's surprisingly calculating, though she might not be thrilled about this situation. Yo, Metoro, who are these? See, I knew it. That's the reaction I was expecting. No way, the real thing? As soon as she saw Psycho's figure, Nana's eyes opened wide. Your hair looks even better than in the videos, and your skin is so smooth and shiny. It's so amazing. Oh, who's this? Hey, Metoro, are these people you know? Excuse me, are you Psycho-chan? The YouTuber in the flesh? Oh, the one and only. Yeah, no way, that's so cool, can you sign this? Psycho was bewildered by Nana acting all cute and flustered. I'd love to give you a helping hand, but I can't, sorry, Psycho. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm a little embarrassed. She smiled helplessly and rubbed her finger below her nose. A very anime thing to do. Seriously, that's awesome. Hey, can I take a picture? Yukimaru, that's not fair. Me as well, I'm begging you. But don't worry, I won't run away. You take as many pictures as you want. For some reason, I'm the one in charge of taking the picture. Reluctantly, I took the phone from Nana. The three of them are lined up and pressed the shutter on the screen. Alright, Psycho-chan, do the usual thing. The usual thing? The greeting, the thing you always do in the beginning of the video. Oh, that. I want to see it. It's a little awkward to do when it's asked so seriously. Hello, YouTube, the world of the dice is for. God knows, Earth knows, I know, you know. Welcome! It's the myth-busting YouTuber Psycho, live on the Hanabishi channel, yo. Yo. She immediately strikes a pose and does her tagline. While Nana and Yukimaru were freaking out in excitement, I headed for a nearby bench. As usual, I sat down on the bench and watched the three of them from afar. I wonder where it's gonna end. I feel like I've done something wrong to Psycho. I wonder what Psycho thinks of those two. I'll have to apologize later. A little bit later, Psycho approached carrying a pickaxe. Where did you get the pickaxe from? I thought for a moment that she was carrying something dangerous, but on second thought, I'm sure it's for her videos. You know, she's not here to kill me. That's fine. Totally. Now to think of it, I guess I haven't heard what today's project was. Well, what's today's plan? Oh, we're going treasure hunting. This time, we're on a treasure hunt in a cave rumored to have been dug by pirates. How's that? Yay, that's super interesting. Psycho, you're a genius. I heard there's still many buried treasures hidden in Japan, from ancient artifacts to objects hidden by great historical figures. And that's why we're gonna find them. Let's hit the jackpot and make you and me rich, Metoro. If we find the treasure, could we live happily ever after? Oh, just once in my life, I'd like to take a vacation to a tropical country surrounded by scantily clad beauties. Yukimaru, you shit, don't die. Oh, you didn't need to punch me, Nana. Oh, well, man, creatures like that. Can't blame them. And like that, the four of us decided to go on a treasure hunt. We formed a full RPG party, and we're now looking for loot. You know, it's fine. Nothing will go wrong at all. It was not too far from where we lived. Along the shoreline, there's a big hole in the rocky cliff. So, this is the cave where the pirates hid the treasure. After stepping foot in the cave, we decided to go further inside. The condition inside is terrible. It's flooded in places and it's kind of slippery. If you're not careful, you can end up hurting yourself. Maybe this cave is a bit more than we can chew. Hey, it's so slippery. I don't want to do this anymore. Can I go back? See, it's not that safe. No, why don't you wait outside? I think I'll do that. Sorry, Psycho-chan. It's okay, don't worry about it. But I'm scared to go wait by myself. Please come with me, Yukimaru. What, and let Metaro have the treasure all to himself? I wouldn't do that. You're making me look bad here. I mean, it's not like we're actually finding treasure or anything. And you're gonna leave poor little weak me all by herself? No way, Yukimaru, you're not human. Ogre, Oni, Demon, Akuma, Yanderella. Yanderella. That's one of Charon's first games, actually, ever made. Trash, shitbag, big, docked, scum of Manhattan-Rafflesia. Manhattan-Rafflesia, that's prequel, actually. I played that. Okay, I'll wait for you. Yes, can't be helped. Oh, come on, one yes is enough. Sorry, I'll leave the heavy lifting to you, Metaro. I'll leave it to you, Metaro. Do your best for our share. Well, to sum it up, take care, buddy. I mean, what the heck? What the hell are these guys doing? Coming along on your own, but give up the most important part? It's alright. I'm sure Metaro and I will find the treasure and come back. Have a safe trip. Be careful. It's hard to swallow, but I decided to go with Psycho in the cave. I wonder what Psycho thinks of those two. Since they're not here, I think I'll take the opportunity to ask now. I'm sorry about those troublemakers along. Hey, Metaro. They're your friends, aren't they? You shouldn't call your friends troublesome. What are you going to do if you become a person with zero friends like me? That'd be too sad. Look, you guys, Psycho's standing up for you. However, there's still a lot to be desired from you two. After proceeding through the muddy cave, we reach a dead end. Ah, it's a dead end. So this is where it ends. We reached the end quicker than I thought. No, I know there must be treasure buried somewhere beyond this wall. We'll split up and dig our way through. Oh, are you serious? I stopped filming for a moment and reluctantly accepted the pickaxe from Psycho. You know, this is just like my video game Minecraft, where you mine in a cave and then you use materials to craft. Wow. The two of us decided to split up and start digging around. The walls, damp from the water dripping down, were surprisingly solid. The pickaxe doesn't bite into the wall as much as I thought it would, so I had a hard time. While immersed in the work, before I knew it, I was sweating all over. Are you allowed to do this, by the way? I feel like this is it's a dangerous thing to do, to start just using a pickaxe in a random cave. You know, wouldn't that cause some kind of, damage to the structural integrity and then cause a collapse? I don't know. I feel like a coal miner. The tip of my pickaxe hit something hard. I quickly dusted off the dirt in that area and called Psycho over. Oh, what's wrong? What'd you find? When she heard my voice, Psycho came over to see what's going on. I found the treasure, or I didn't find anything. I guess I'll save. Well, let's say we found the treasure. We did it. Wow, amazing. I found the treasure. I really found it. When the dirt was removed, it really looked like a door. The door was sturdy, but it didn't seem to have a lock on it, and I was able to push it open. Beyond that, a room stretched out, piled high with treasures that shone with a golden gleam. No way! Is that the real thing? This isn't a prank, is it? We won't be able to tell for sure until we get it appraised or something. It's probably the real deal, no doubt. Too elaborate to be a prank. It was buried so deeply. But then you never know, can you? How could such a treasure be lying inside a cave at a beach so close to us? As I was mulling over various things, I felt a sharp jolt in my head. Feels like something is stuck in my head. Fearfully, I looked up and saw a pickaxe sticking out of my head. A bright red liquid drips from the hole in my head. What the? Sorry, my hand slipped. Are you okay? I was so shocked that I couldn't stand up. Instead, I fell straight to the ground. What's going on? Why is this happening? I'm going to die? Am I killed by Psycho? My hands trembled as the fear of death crept up on me. That was surprising. To find such a treasure sleeping here. Well done, Metaro. Well done. Now, I don't care how many views I get. I can live off this for the rest of my life, can I? Okay, it's all about the money. Do you think you'd be forgiven for doing something like this? You killing me and keeping the treasure for herself. How are you going to explain this to the two people waiting outside? Oh yeah, that's right. Perfect timing. Can I borrow your thing for a sec? She's grinning and smiling suspiciously as she grabs my crotch. What? Well, there's a girl I like, and I can't wait to violate her. What? You know that girl too, right? Nana, her name was. Now that silver-haired scumbag's in the way, so I'll kill him first. And then I'm gonna put your cut-up dock in her. What? Huh? Huh, Nani? You did it, Metoro. You'll no longer be a virgin right now, right? Did it? Just cut off your dock, I guess. Your dock. And just put it up somewhere else. That's how it works. Don't look so scared. You should be more happy. Isn't that what you've always wanted? Right? I know everything you know, Metoro. There's no point in hiding it. Those words startled me. No, I don't think about Nana that way. I never thought I wanted to violate her, not even once. You've always wanted to have her, haven't you? Rape Nana? Okay. Psycho, on my behalf. By getting rid of that man the way Psycho will indirectly connect me with that girl. Don't worry. You won't be lonely in the afterlife because I'll be sending you all there soon. Great. Cool. Amazing. Anyway. Psycho laughed violently and they kicked me in the nuts. More CBT. Oh, yes. This is the CBT route, I feel like. My body rose in the crevice where the treasure was lying. Just wait there. I'm gonna send those two after you soon. Oh, I see. I get it now. Psycho is gonna do for me what I couldn't do for her. Thank you, Psycho. Thank you for cutting off my dock. Anyway, I'm so bored. I wonder if they're still dolling inside. Don't you know what time it is now? It's already dark. Mama will scold me if I don't go soon. Well, let's just wait and see. We're the ones who push ourselves into this. Blah, I wish I'd go home and watch reruns it. We're secure already. I've got it secure recorded. You can watch it at home sometime later, okay? Oh no, that's my bargain for you. Yukimaru, I love you. Yes, I can't believe you're the same person that all those shitty things to me earlier. Oh, shut up, Shiverbrains. Ouch. Psycho-chan, she's come back. Oh, welcome back. What happened to Metoro? Yo, you're waiting for me, you two. Psycho-chan, what's that red blood? Yeah, don't worry, you're pretty low head. This here's Napa ketchup. Okay, sure, it's just ketchup. Okay, yeah, what about Metoro? Oh, he's back in the cave. He found a huge treasure. I'm gonna have him keep an eye on it to make sure no one takes it. Psycho, enough of the charade. What did you do to that guy? Huh? What did I do? What the hell do you mean? Don't hide it. What are you up to? You know, I want to die, but no one will kill me. Ugh. No! She took him completely by surprise. Psycho swung her pickaxe and hit Yukimaru square in the head. No, she got great aim for using a pickaxe. It's kind of hard to aim that thing, you know? It's very top-heavy. You're not going to kill me like this, are you? Are you? Again and again, the hole is opened up in Yukimaru's body. There's no hesitation at all in swinging the pickaxe down. I won't forgive you, Psycho. You let your guard down just because you're dealing with a girl. You're so simple-minded. I'll never forgive you. If so, then why'd you kill me? No, run away. If you can do it, then try. Take this, and this. Ora! Ora! With each swing of the pickaxe, Yukimaru's resistance was gradually fading. In no time, his shirt, dyed in red, had countless holes in it like a beehive. That's a gross image. I'm glad that you're here to provide me some entertainment. Now you got the makings of a wonderful Usatuber. Never knew you had it in you, Yukimaru. No, stop it already. Oh, I've got a good idea. Stop it, Psycho-chan, please. You know what used to be popular? The scavenger hunt. Cut up the body and see if the cops can find the pieces. Don't you think this is a great idea? You'll get a million hits for sure. Isn't it dope? You gotta make the video interesting. You'll help, won't you? Hey, good luck. Come on, hey, what's up? Why won't you say anything? Oh, you're gone already. Why, what a boring guy in the end. Then tell this to the people on the other side. Life is cruel. Psycho boredly kicked Yukimaru's lifeless body. Hey, don't sleep there, you're blocking my way. Next, she turned to Nana and pushed her down as hard as she could. Of course, Nana doesn't run away, she just stands there. Nighty-night, Nana. Psycho stripped off Nana's clothes, and roughly grabbed her exposed pale skin. Then she pulled out something bloody from her pocket. That's not even how it works, anyway. Oh, it's kind of soggy, but still looks usable, doesn't it? No. Good for you, Metoro. Now I can graduate from virginity. I'm gonna get banned? Anyway. Laughing, she said that she screwed the bloody object into the girl. It's funny, isn't it? That even those normies who are moved by love poems and sing love songs end up in a coffin all the same. Did you know, Nana? A dock. It's just a dock. No, not what you're thinking of. It's just a dock? I get a dock. It's just a toy to satisfy your biological needs, you know? It's nothing weird about this at all. But actually, that's actually still bad, though. Anyway, you and him both, I think your frivolous talk of love is meaningless. That means you're just drunk in your own ego. Is that disgusting? The process has no meaning. Were you happy? What even is happiness? It doesn't last forever. It's only a matter of time before it breaks. You know, Tico simply just slapped the organ on her belly, that's all. I didn't do anything weird about it. Anyway. Also, why did Tico transform there? That was kind of weird. What was that? Yeah, then, sociopath. I guess. Anyway, as long as nothing was shown, you know, hopefully I don't get banned from YouTube. Anyway, I guess I didn't find anything. There's only hard rocks underneath where we removed the dirt. Why, how boring. I was so hyped too. If there's nothing, I appreciate it if you didn't call me over, Metoro. I'm so tired. I think I'll call it a day. Can't keep those two waiting forever either. I returned to the cave entrance and told the two waiting there about how it went. When they heard the result, they looked very disappointed. No, that depressed look on their faces, they didn't actually think there would be treasure, did they? Mine said I'm surrounded by nothing but weirdos. I mean, thanks. Thanks for all your help today, guys. I had a lot of fun too. I'd love to help out again. Well, Psycho-chan, if you don't mind, right? I'm just glad I got to see something interesting. I'm sure it was a valuable experience. Thanks, Psycho-chan. Of course, you can come again. Well, now that the filming is over, it's time to take a break. After seeing off Nana and Yukimaro as they headed home, Psycho and I rested in the park. Phew, that was tiring. Why, I felt kinda awkward with so many people around. But I had a great time. Thanks, Metoro. With a smile, Psycho rubbed her nose. It's not the same face she makes on Usatube. I felt like that was her real smile, not a fake one. I was kind of happy. What makes life worth living for you? Let me just ask this real quick. What kind of question is that? Suddenly putting me on the spot like that. As you can see, my reason for living is to make videos. I'm not interested in anything else, to be honest. I got more or less the response I expected. Right now, I feel like she would answer anything that I asked. I guess I'll ask some deeper questions. Well, when did you start doing videos? I think I was about 12 years old. Right around the time I started middle school. I was really sick back then and I had no confidence in myself. And so I thought, I want to do something different from the rest of them. Do they ever criticize you or anything? Of course. I'm not proud of it or anything, but they do it every day. It's gross, it's boring, it was better before, all that kind of stuff. Normally speaking, you think that anyone who stands out will get cancelled. Get a lot of haters, right? That's exactly right. People who go up against the mainstream get hated and criticized, but in exchange they get the numbers. Speaking strictly from the bottom line, getting publicity through haters and trolls is just another business strategy. Bad rumors are easy to spread. On the other hand, marketing through bad press is a double-edged sword. It's only a temporary solution. Besides, with that method, no matter what you do, you'll always hurt someone. So I don't want to use that technique too much. Too much, though. Only a little bit. Hey, take a look at that. Michael pointed to an orange flower blooming in a flower bed. That's a flower called Hanabishiso, or Hanabishiso, or the golden poppy. In the language of flowers, it means hope, fortune, and success. Therefore, Hanabishi channel. I hope my videos will lighten up a lot of people's lives. I hope it will save a lot of people. I hope it will make people laugh and forget about the hard times. Even in something really stupid, As long as it makes you laugh, that's fine with me. I think that's all I can do right now. This was the first time I saw Psycho with such a serious expression. Back then, I just wanted attention. I thought it was the only thing for me. I thought with Usatube, I could become popular. I'd turn the tables on people who made fun of me. I felt like I could finally enjoy the youth I've always wanted. That's how I started out. Even someone like me might be needed by someone. Even I might be making someone somewhere smile. So I'm not gonna stop making videos. I had no idea that such an expression lay behind Psycho's cheerful demeanor. Compared to that, what about me? By helping her out, I'm just trying to cover up my own incompetence. Just by being around her, I could feel like someone bigger, more important than I really am. I'm like a parasite latching onto her popularity. A clout chaser. An insect-like, fair-weather kind of guy. Just a stupid, ordinary guy who wants to flirt with her, get close to her, take advantage of her, and become popular himself. The only reason I approached it was a self-serving calculation. All for my own sake. The idea to spread the word about my existence. I can't crawl up on my own strength, so I have to cling to those with power. I don't have any personality, I don't have any talent, I don't have anything. Every time I see her charisma, or Riz, I guess, I just realize how ruthless I am. I can only stare at her profile with a serious expression, unable to say anything. Under the deep blue starry sky, illuminated by twinkling stars, was a girl talking with a boy. Well, I don't have any talent. If I had more strength, I'd be able to turn the tables on those guys. I don't think so. You've got a lot of good points. But I don't really mean to turn the tables on them. That's probably just an excuse. I just want to find some meaning to my life, that's all. Something only I can have. Something only I can do. Something that no one else can imitate. You're not like me at all. Why, you're brimming with personality. You can be confident in yourself because you already have that power. There's a lot of people around you who approve of you, and they'll appreciate you for who you are. Even you say that, I can't help but to feel inferior. Like, where did my self-esteem go? I don't even give a second thought about my body getting hurt anymore. Guess when I die, my consciousness will leave this body. That's all there is to it, if you think about it. I don't know what I wanted to do. So you think you're the only one who thinks that way? At first, I didn't really care whether anyone saw me or not, whether I was popular or not. I just did what I liked, the way I liked, and just happened to be popular. I've had people tell me to hurry up and get the next video out when I'm taking a break. It continued to escalate over time. I was so worried about getting views that I didn't have the time or the heart to have fun. All I wanted to do in the first place was make things that I enjoyed. There are those who try to use me, those who approach me with self-interest, those who can't crawl up on their own strength and try to drag others down with them, those who take advantage of others to feel good about themselves. But even so, I don't blame them, because they're struggling to survive, unlike myself. Unlike me, who's been wandering around looking for a place to die, those guys have a desire to live. I'm jealous of them, of the people who want to live. They don't have the slightest idea what I'm going through. Sometimes they just wanted an end at all. But in the end, dying doesn't change what a fool you are, so even this doesn't solve the fundamental problem. Yeah, it doesn't solve anything. But if you take action, you might be the only one who gets saved. Matsuri, eh? She had long hair. I mean, I guess all of them kind of grew their hair out. They look different. Hey, Matsuri. I wonder if you're the same as me. Well, maybe. Is dying scary? I don't know. I tried many times as well. But I didn't die. I thought you did though. In the previous game. Anyway, why did you want to die? Like my name, which is bright and cheerful, I'm supposed to be the sunshine that brightens up the people around me with a smile. But that wasn't the truth. My heart was dark and stagnant and filthy beyond description. I felt a gap between the image people were pushing onto me and who I actually was, and I hated everything about it. I'm tired of living up to the expectation of those around me. So I wanted to disappear. So I'm waiting for the day someone I love will come and break me. I remember. Your route. That sounds nice, Matsuri. I wonder if I'll ever find someone who loves me enough to break me. Yeah, for sure. You'll find that person. I guarantee it. Well, amazing, great. I sure hope so. Cool. like nonchalantly just talking about this as if it's like a very beautiful thing. But like, isn't it like incredibly messed up? I don't know. Anyway. And we drop the dice, and it turns to blood. Great. Or rather, it's just ketchup. Don't worry about it. But gradually getting closer and closer. Psycho, who had a closer heart, gradually began to open up. Maybe we've already become friends. I don't need any friends. The Psycho who said such stupid things is no longer here. Saturday, school's off today. The 4 members of Hanabishi channel had come together to do a big project. Okay, they're official members now. Everyone was excited since yesterday because Psycho said, "I've got something special prepared for you." It's always been fun and interesting. The views are good, the subscriber count is growing quickly, and everything's going well. Even before starting, I could already feel it. I could already feel it. That this was going to be the best video ever. The best video ever. We'll be flashy, stand out, get the buzz going to the next level. We'll ride wave after wave of publicity and carry us to ever greater heights. And then we'll do the Fortnite dance or something. I don't know. The things we did escalated and escalated. I think myself, Psycho, Nana, and Yukimaru, all of us have reached a point where we couldn't stop. But it's just as well that's escalating. That's our Hanabishi channel. As members, that's the way we roll. But I sure didn't think at the time that this would have been our last video together. NSFW, I tried executing some evildoers. Lol, 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 lol. What do you mean? Play the video or don't. Please choose your fate. Choose your fate. Can I save the game? It's a very interactive UI. Can I play this? Is this gonna get me banned on real life YouTube again? It's only it's funny how like this route is about a YouTuber making videos and not getting banned, but like a lot of this content, I wonder will get me banned. What's the context for this anyway? I don't even know. What if I just go back? I stopped short of playing the video. Just like that, I closed the page. Hey, why'd you stop? Psycho, who has her arms crossed, looks at me and clicks her tongue. Oi, are you trying to run away? She hurls accusatory words at me, cornering me. Unable to say anything, I looked at the desk chair I was sitting in. I kept my silence, and after a while, she opened her eyes wide. Psycho grabs me by the chest and rolls me roughly on the floor. I can feel the cold concrete press against my cheek. I'm not gonna let you run away from me, okay? Your sins can only be atoned for by helping me. Psycho grabs me by the hair and lifts me up, forcing me to sit in the chair again. Come on, see what you've done with your own eyes. Fearfully, I grabbed my PC's mouse with one hand and opened the video page I had just closed. After a bit of loading, the video played. On the monitor, countless human corpses are being displayed. What? No, I don't want to see it. Don't look away. Please stop. Don't let me go through this again. Look, these guys are bleeding out in such beautiful colors. We've escalated too far. we were so obsessed with the views, we started just mass slaughter, I guess, and somehow got away with it, despite posting all of the evidence all over the internet. Apparently the police can't catch us. We cared too much about the views and attention. We were drunk on success and lost the ability to distinguish between right and wrong. Look, the view count keeps going up. I'm sure this is what everyone wanted to see, right? We've made a huge mistake that we can't take back. Hey, you think so too, don't you? Hey, Metoro! I've got to end this. At this rate, we'll hit 1 million in no time. I wish we'd done this earlier. I took out the cutter, which I hid in my pocket, and stabbed into Psycho's throat. The blade dug into her skin, and I felt a dull sensation transmitted to my hand. I pulled it out, and a large amount of blood spurted out of her pale neck. What up? A lot of these bad endings are just out of left field. But Psycho collapsed to the floor, holding her own neck. She was writhing and struggling hard. Interesting. You're really quite something, aren't you? Metoro! She looked at me menacingly and struggled to eke out a voice. Quickly, turn the camera for the views! It's all for the views! I reached for the camera as instructed. I switched it on and tried to face her in a calm manner. Blood gurgles out of Psycho's mouth. And yet she's smiling as if in ecstasy, even though the pain should be unbearable. For the sake of entertainment, I'll put my body in line to make it interesting. That's what being an USAtuber is all about, isn't it? Yeah, my emotions are terribly cold right now. It's my fault that I couldn't stop her. To atone for this sin, this will be my burden, my cross to bear until the very end. That's why I won't let your death be in vain. I'll record it for YouTube, for all of the views. Real death, you know, true, real. Gone wrong, gone sexual. Big thumbnail, big circle. Should I do that? You know, should I make, when I post this on YouTube, like actually, should I just do that as a joke? Because it's just totally, it would like be very fitting to put like giant circles and giant arrows. It would make, it just makes so much sense. Anyway, but there you go. All right. Well, let's play the video. Not safe for work. Oop. Hello, USAtube. The world of dice is for. God knows, Earth knows, I know, you know. Welcome. It's the myth-busting USAtuber Psycho live on the Hanabishi channel, yo. Today, I've got something special planned for you, just like I told you. Everyone's holding their breath in anticipation, right? Don't be in such a hurry. The fun's just starting. Listeners, I hope you have a great time today. Okay. Ta-da! We've got a special guest on the show today! Nana was gagged and crying, struggling to say something. Okay, what is that? Is that an Iron Maiden? Yukimaru's arms and legs were restrained. He was tied to an iron chair. Yukimaru-kun, how you feeling right now? Stop it! Let me go! Wait, what the hell is this? This isn't what you said! Yeah, don't worry, it'll be alright. This is just a performance. Yeah, so let's get started. Live stream death game! Yay! Boop, 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 boop. From now on, Yukimaru-kun, you've got 1 minute to confess to all the crimes you've committed so far. When you said all you can, this device will stop. But if you don't finish within the time limit, the stake will go through your body, so hurry up as much as you can. Don't be silly. Who would play that game? Come on, let me go quickly. Yukimaru-kun, don't say that. We're counting on you. Even if you want to have to put your body on the line to make the video interesting, that's what USAtube is all about. Well, without further ado, game must start though. Nana, from now on, don't listen to a word I say. You must not absolutely not listen to a word I say. Hearing Yukimaru's words, Nana nodded her head vigorously. The expression on her face was one of great anxiety. The thick skewer made its way into his body. A long time ago, there was a classmate, a girl, forcibly stripped, and from the expression on his face, I can tell that the pain was so unbearable that he couldn't speak. Well, the tip of the skewer flew out of his mouth and Yukimaru died. It's painful. Tears spilled from both of Nana's eyes. She was frankly struggling but couldn't move. What a pitiful sight. Oh no, oh what a shame. Time's up. You couldn't clear it in time. That's too bad. You were so close to. So let's switch it up. Let's see who the next challenger is. It's so twisted. It's Nana-chan. The camera turned to face the girl. Tico removed Nana's gag. Hey, Nana-chan, tell me, how you feeling? Oh, she's crying so much you can't talk? I'm sorry, but I can't wait for her to stop crying, but this is a live stream. Nana-chan's challenge to escape from the Iron Maiden. Yay! Can she escape with her hands and feet bound? Will Nana make it out of there in one piece? Let's show her, everyone, your brilliant illusions. In 1 minute, countless spikes will fly inside the Iron Maiden, so be careful. Well then, game starto. Nana-chan, ganbatte. Yeah, okay, that this is incredibly unfair. With a snap of her fingers, Iron Maiden's countless spikes began to rotate. The spikes made a creaking sound dug inward. Why? Hey, why are you doing this? Oh? Answer me! Without regard to tears flowing out of her eyes, she saw angrily at Psycho. Why are you asking something so obvious? The more interesting the video is, the more happy the viewers are. Even had to put my body on the line, I'll bring them the best entertainment. That's what being Usotuber's all about, isn't it? No, stop this already. Nana suddenly starts screaming at the camera, as if she understood her words wouldn't reach Psycho. Don't kill me. I don't want to die. I don't want to die yet. You understand, right? Hey, why would you say anything? Why are you silent? Since a long time ago, Yeah. A red liquid spurted out from between the gaps in the Iron Maiden. Nana's eyes became dull, and strength left her body. Time's up. Unfortunately, looks like Nana-chan had no intention of escaping. Everyone, let's give a round of applause for Nana-chan for putting her body online, making the video so interesting. Yay. Goodbye, she's a corpse. Hooray. Cool. Great. Wow. Okay. Is that it? Does the credits play or... Oh, no, there's more. Okay. That was a weird ending. Also, she has a pickaxe there. I actually didn't see her pose with a pickaxe before. As far as I know, I don't remember. Okay. What happened there? So, like, I don't know. This is just insane. But like, I guess there's a lot of implication. I don't know. I'm assuming there's an epilogue as well. We get like a little post-credit scene, so maybe that will explain more. But I'm assuming, at least canonically anyway, you know, ignoring all the other bad endings, which I guess kind of just as worse or just as bad, but they teamed up with Yukimaru and Nana, but then eventually, in their last video, I guess, Psycho-chan, you know, captured them, put them like a Saul-like kind of thing, is the idea, as like revenge, right? Because it's implied that Yukimaru and possibly Nana had a hand in some kind of like past bullying situation, right? And this is Psycho-chan's revenge, like killing them live on stream and possibly killing herself as well, because obviously she's not gonna get away with that, with murder, I guess, live, literally broadcasting live on stream. But yeah, that's implied with the knife. She doesn't. It didn't seem in the animation she didn't cut herself, but I'm assuming she does it. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. So this seems to be a flashback. It was a scene from a long time ago. In front of me stood a boy with silver hair and a girl with black hair. They're my childhood friends. My neighbors from when I was small. My friends. Yeah, that was implied as well. I think Yukimaru mentioned it in like, if you blink, you'll miss it. But I think he mentioned how when they were kids, they had a fourth member, right? Like Metaro, Yukimaru, Nana, and someone else. He mentioned like one of the persons. So I guess this is proof. But yeah, they were childhood friends, my neighbors from when I was small, my friends. Two of them are happily kicking a certain boy in the leg. He remained in a small huddle and did not move at all. Blood ran scarlet from his bruised skin, and it looked painful. Maybe he's already dead. A boy, or maybe it was a girl. Because he had very short hair and almond eyes. He looked like he could be either. So I couldn't remember it well. He was rolling on the floor and his expression was completely unreadable from his eyes, which were hidden by his shaggy hair. Duke continued to assault him, but it only became worse. He doesn't even try to look at those two people. He's looking straight at me, who's watching from the back. I don't know what he's thinking from his empty eyes. I wonder how I look in his eyes. A coward? Or maybe a loser? In any case, it was probably not a good impression. At that moment, his mouth opened slightly. I can't hear what he was saying. But now I know what you're talking about. You guys, I'll never forgive you. The two childhood friends didn't even notice those words. They were too busy hurting him. But maybe I had noticed it somewhere in my mind, that one day, he'll come back for us with a vengeance. At first, I didn't know why they appeared in front of me again. It didn't look like they had reflected on their actions. I see. So they forgot about my existence and continue to live a happy life. Okay, so the first part, well, by the way, I'm assuming was Metaro. But now we switch perspective suddenly? I see, so they forgot my existence and continue to live a happy life. You ruined a person's life and now you're living without a care in the world. I wonder why we met again. Maybe it's best for both of us it's best for the both of us if we stay out of each other's lives. Did you come to hurt me again? Did you come to take away my only hope for living again? But that wasn't it. When I realized God's intentions, I couldn't stop the goosebumps. It was fate that brought us here. Fate. I was given a chance to take my revenge. An opportunity to bring divine punishment upon those two. Thank you for giving me my chance. I finally cleared my mind. I've exorcised the nightmares of my past, and today I can finally walk free. Time that has been stopped for so long is starting to move again. Finally, I can live my life on my own, without being bound by anyone or anything. I bet those two don't even remember me. They're the ones who took away my will to live, and they can't even remember me. Isn't that ridiculous? They must have died thinking I didn't do anything wrong, without knowing why. Hey, you too, don't you think so? And you, what do you think? Unlike those guys, you didn't do anything directly. You just stood by and watched, remember? Don't tell me you forgot. Do you think it's a sin to just watch? If you don't get your hands dirty, if you don't step into the circle, even if you don't stop them. Not that I'm blaming you for that. I'm just trying to figure out how best to execute those guys. I'd be happy if you think about it with me. In exchange, I won't let you sit on the sidelines this time. Changing in the speed of light at a dizzying pace is a network we call the internet. This is an electronic world where anyone can spread their wings. One sells themselves. One sells a virtual body and a voice. VTubers, no. One creates something. One gives life to the forms and shapes in their head. Each of us grows our ego in any way possible. A place where everyone is a star, and a place where everyone is a supporting character. Even though I got the numbers, even though I got the name recognition, there's no one around me who I could trust. Not family, not friends, not lovers. I don't want to get involved with anyone. As I avoided those who tried to take advantage of me, and those who approached me with calculated intent, before I knew it, I was all alone. Unknowingly, I shut myself off from the outside world. Eventually, I realized that fame and loneliness comes as a set. Loneliness isn't horrible, but I'm not too keen on isolation. It was just the right thing to do. It was necessary. And then one day, we met. You're someone who helped me make the best entertainment ever. Someone who accepted me and walked with me to the end. It changed me from thinking that I couldn't ever understand anyone. You gave me a chance to change myself. You taught me that no matter how deep the depths of despair, you can crawl back up. To bury the unbottomable past, we'll conduct a ritual to let us face the future. You're going to bear witness to this ceremony. In the front lines of a camera. Whether it's important or trivial, you'll always capture my image like this without changing. Thank you. The one who'll break me, my beloved. We close the curtains with the greatest finale. Huh? It's very like, I don't know. Anyway, hey, got a million achieved. That we got a million views. Yay! Anyway, it's like it's very inspirational music, but like I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. But like, yeah, like I mean, what I was saying, you know, like it was a he, right? Oh, clear password. I gotta write this down. I forgot. Oh no, I don't have my notepad out. Clear password. R-I. Okay. But yeah. So Psycho-chan was a boy, got bullied by Nana-chan and Yukimaru-kun. Turns out they were assholes when they were kids, I guess. You know, kids can be psychopaths. Yanderella? Or maybe not. Anyway, let's see. Oh yeah, he got bullied. To the point of obviously like depression and suicidal tendencies, stuff like that. As it turns out with every of these yandere girls. But anyway, um, and then he got famous. Then he became a girl. I'm not sure when did that happen. I'm just thinking about the timeline. He got boobs, turned into a woman. I don't know. Not sure when did that happen, but he became a she. And Netero, it's very confusing. Netero was the person who was just watching, right? So obviously, that's how we got involved, right? Is the idea. At the end, though, it is definitely implied that it was like a double suicide, right? But I wasn't sure. I guess I gotta read it again, but I'm assuming that was Netero, or it could have been Psycho's like male version, right? Male self or past self, I guess. Maybe because they had the same eyes. I was confused about that. So they had the same eyes, so I wasn't sure it was like symbolic in the sense that they're killing both of their identities, I guess. Because for some reason, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's I don't know. It was never explained. But like I don't know, but. Psycho became a woman for the views, I'm assuming. Or maybe she was a woman the entire time. It was mistaken as a boy in the beginning. Possibly. I don't know. Not sure. I don't know. It's just not explained, I guess. It's just taken as like, that's just implied, I guess. It's just implied to be the fact that, either, she's a trans woman, basically, or like she was a woman this entire time or something. I don't know. But somehow was a boy. Anyway, whatever. But that's the kind of not important, really. I felt like it was almost important, but like it was kind of not important. It was just kind of like there just because. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, but the thing is the fact that she became famous, and then once she found the opportunity to take revenge on her past childhood bully, she took it because she's a little nut. She's a little. She has a few loose screws in her head, so she took the opportunity to kill them, I guess. In a very extravagant way. And so that's the idea. And then I'm assuming committed suicide at the end. And I'm assuming Netero, because I think she was talking to Netero. I wasn't sure though, because I don't remember. Did we ever see Netero like third person? I actually don't remember. Because I'm trying to think, because it looked like, unless I read it wrong, it looked like in the flashback, Netero was describing Psycho's past self as exactly that, right? Like I don't know, greenish hair and eyes. Was it almond? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. Maybe I misread it. Anyway, when you think about it, I guess Psycho must have dyed her hair. That must be why. Anyway, but yeah, assuming the epilogue was like a double suicide at the end there. Kind of weird that Netero just kind of like, went along with it. I don't know. He just kind of like, oh, you're going to kill my childhood friends for bullying you? Okay, let me record all of that. Sure. Why not? I don't have anything else to do. Might as well be an accomplice in your like murder. And then let's kill ourselves. Hooray! It's like, what? It was, again, I don't know, kind of out of nowhere. So that was weird. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me anyway. Why the Netero would just go along with that? But I don't know. Maybe the idea is that his whole speech about like being boring, right? Not having nothing to do with his life, stuff like that. Maybe that made him more susceptible to like Psycho's like plan. I guess he was willing to go along with it because he literally has no personality and literally just does whatever she wants. There's nothing else to do. I don't know. Maybe that's the idea. He's just that much of a doormat, I'm assuming. So that's why he went along with it. I don't know. In some kind of like twisted form of love, I guess, and also atonement, I guess, because he was like, he didn't intervene in the beginning, right? Anyway, so yeah, I mean that's the story. To be honest, not very strong in terms of like in its conclusion. in my opinion anyway. But it's definitely very how do you say I mean, I already used the word extravagant. It's like definitely extravagant in the way she killed, people, especially in the bad endings as well, and also incredible. I don't know, a lot of genitalia, usage. I feel like as well. I don't know. Which I was thinking, maybe it might have been symbolic. When you think about it, symbolic of like, cutting off your dock. How like she became a woman, it's like that's a little bit on the nose, but like maybe that was what the writer was going for. I don't know, but wasn't really kind of like I don't know surface level symbolism though. It doesn't really have anything to do other than the fact that assumedly she transitioned. I guess I don't know. Anyway, I just know how I feel about that. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, and also obviously the YouTuber, culture and references is pretty funny as well. I mean, if you want to see like a full game about that, actually, it will be Needy Streamer Overload, right, or whatever. I think the original name was Needy Girl Overload or something, but I think it's Needy Streamer Overload. I did a playthrough on that actually. It's all about like a streamer, chasing those views. There's a bunch of bad ends, and like the streamer goes crazy. But anyway, but yeah, but I kind of like the idea though, kind of like the idea of like you get so sucked into the culture that the story becomes batshit insane. I don't know, but yeah, a little bit out there though. I do feel like it's a little less grounded. Not to say that any of these stories are super realistic, I guess, but I do feel like it's a little out there, in terms of her like motivations. I feel like, yeah, it was enjoyable in a very like violent way, I guess. But there you go. That's number 4. I guess we'll continue on with the next dice roll, and I guess we'll see what we'll get. Maybe someone as crazy, or well, I guess we'll see.